Up next is Glenn Collins. He's a Director of Business Development for Origin Editorial Services, has a degree from Cornell, and he's a past president of the ISMTE, which meeting is up. When is the next ISMTE meeting?
August.
August, all right. Great. Glenn, go ahead.
Okay. Well, thank you all for taking the time to listen to us today. Okay. Origin began in 2010 with Christy Overstreet, who's here, and Jason Roberts. They first met in 2007 when Jason advertised that he wanted to start a little society for managing editors, and Christy was the only one who answered at first. So she got to do the newsletter and a lot of the work at first. 3 years later, they formally started Origin Editorial, and 5 years after that, we are up to 50 team members, bringing together a diverse group of talent of former publishers, managing editors, and executive editors. That talent is what is behind our core philosophy: maximizing potential, breaking down silos, connecting the dots for every journal that we work on across all the editorial offices. And so we take all of this confusing mess that many of us have to deal with day in, day out, every week, every month. If you're lucky and you're on a smaller journal, maybe only quarterly, and we try to bring it all to make sense for the various societies and clients and partners that we work with, and we boil it down to our essence, peer review management. And we feel that that is our bread and butter. That's our elevator pitch. That's the talks we've given to some of you here at this meeting over the past couple of days, and that's really what we do best. Our mission is to enhance the author, reviewer, and reader experience. One of the reasons we attend conferences like STM is to learn all of these new things that we learned over the last couple of days, to stay in touch, better serve that mission. So I want to take this time to thank all the wonderful presenters. At Origin, we do not just manage journals. We actively work to improve them. Big or small, we handle them all. We do 100 submissions per year. We do 12,000 submissions per year. The philosophy is always the same. The goal is always the same. We unlock the data already in your submission systems, and we use it to improve performance outcomes, something that an editor-in-chief can appreciate. An example is the detail we put on this graph here on reviewer behavior and analysis we do for many of our journals. We take a lot of pride in turning around struggling titles. We do not just push papers through. We think long and hard about the quality, not just the quantity, and the timeliness of peer review management and how we can best help each title that we work on. Sorry, I'm still getting over a cold. We do not just work in the STM industry, we help lead it. 3 presidents of ISMT are included, including the current one, are in Origin, and between us we have helped organize numerous meetings and conferences discussing the key issues that face STM publishing. One of ISMT and Origin's founders is Jason Roberts. He's an acknowledged expert on peer review management and best practices. In addition to what is listed here, he has been named recently to the editorial board of a new Biomed Central journal called Research Integrity and Peer Review. And then there is more. Origin does not just do peer review management. We bring a full suite of publishing services to our clients, and we can scale that to best meet your needs, your resources, and your vision. We handle RFPs, and like we say, we strive to unlock the potential every journal has to compete with the very best titles in the field. Again, going back to that core philosophy of maximizing the potential of a journal, breaking down the silos that journals can get into, and connecting the dots for our editorial offices. We handle various other consultations, most notably editorial office audits and benchmarking, impact factor analysis, advertising, online presence. And our experience across the Origin team is that we have people who have dealt with all of these issues for many, many years. We've worked with more than 30 journals, over 6 publishers. Many of you are represented in this room. Our titles are anesthesiology to wilderness and environmental medicine. And we go from small quarterlies to weekly journals that are the size of telephone books. Origin Editorial also manages an entire suite of physics journals for one publisher. We don't just do medicine. Our philosophy on best practices in peer review management are across all fields and all disciplines. This summer will be our 5th anniversary, so we have a birthday cake. We spent a lot of time on Adobe Illustrator trying to make this image, so I'm going to let just everybody watch it. It's no Yoda origami, but it's still pretty good. And that 2007 ad for a Management Editors Society. ISMTE is doing just fine, 500 members, and I remember when it used to be in a small basement. for the annual meeting. 2 soon to be 3 annual conferences, a fantastic newsletter, and widespread industry support for which we are really thankful. We are not too big on catchphrases, but this one we like. We ask our clients, where are you now and where do you want to be? And then the key part is that we listen. And so I want to thank you very much for listening to me.
Thanks, Glenn. It was a great update over with the services of Origin.